Oh, sorry. My microphone was on. There's sound now, Mom. Thanks. I forgot to unmute my mic. So now we're live and nationwide. So the two of you here, welcome. Who's here? Oh, three now. Who? Where you from? How you doing? Whatever you want to talk about. I got to finish my coffee, so came here expecting juggling and sleight of hand magic. I don't do that. I do 4 live reactions during the live stream though. And nobody sent any in, so y'all get first pick. Oh, somebody already left. I guess they didn't like the way I was drinking. Oh, it was the no magic part. It does it every time. I gotta quit telling people that. I gotta start saying the magic and sleight of hand stuff starts later. Hey, Spec, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Weird. I think my camera's off center, but it looks okay. Oh, my monitor's off center. Anyways. All right. Finish with my coffee. Let the fun begin. Woo! Yeah, the camera's actually looking good today. I appreciate that. Recovering from hanging out with. Oh, man, that's got to be draining. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but it doesn't turn into an issue. So, but I've seen enough of them online the last couple of days to make me want to throw up. Yeah, it looks awfully high. Oh, now there we go, color. Woo! Other than that, you doing okay? I hope. I really got to get rid of this green screen. I got to get the paint to paint the wall. I don't want just plain old white wall, so I have a plan. I just haven't put it into action yet. Oh, I'm sure you got an earful with that. Most of the people that make most the racket for being against them don't fully understand what's going on. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Terry. That's how you know it's going to be a fun conversation. I'm outstanding. I started my day with some great news, which I'll share in a little bit so I don't have to say it 3, 4, 5, 10 times. It sounds like I'm getting carried away. How are you doing? Exactly, Spec. Exactly. And that's what I find it easiest to do. I'm working on this whole stoic thing, trying to control myself and accept others, no matter how stupid I think they are. But I swear, sometimes life just sends some people into my life just to piss me off and keep me from being stoic. You're good playing. GTA and chilling. Me and Savannah have been playing GTA 5 lately. We're not playing online yet. I'm not doing anything online yet. I gotta get the rust kicked off. I don't need to be on there. Some little 12-year-old kicking my ass, talking shit to me. So I gotta get my skills honed back up. I got PS4. My son gave us his old one because I wasn't sure if Savannah was going to get into it or not. So I didn't want to go spend a bunch of money. He said, "Well, I don't use this anymore. You can have it." So we're on PS4. Oh, I can imagine, Spec. I can totally imagine, buddy. Yeah, there's very few people and it's not just people that agree with me, but there's very few people I will have political conversations with because of that attitude and bullshit. Okay, Terry, my username's my name. Uppercase B, OBB, uppercase S, IXX. One word though, there's no space in there. That's always a plus. Um, for the most part, I think all of our neighbors, we don't mess with a whole bunch, but the immediate ones that we do interact with, they're all on the same page as us, so we're good. We don't ever have those kind of issues. Hey, what's up, man? Happy 2025 to you. So far, so good. My new year is kicking ass. Yeah, Terry, I am doing 4 live reactions per live stream. I did 4 last week. It went pretty well. I'm having to do it a little weird because if I do it openly where everybody can hear the full sound, I lose my money, my monetization off of this because they could do a copyright claim. So when I react to whatever people ask, I listen to it on my phone right here. You can see me and I give you my reaction while it's happening. Hopefully, y'all are asking for songs that you know so that it's not that big a deal. But it went well last week, so yes, you can, Terry. I hope I answered that guy's question. But 2025 is going great for me. I am super excited, very positive. Everything's going well for me. Spec, I'm not either. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. They're both sides have stuff. I grew up Republican. I've always claimed to be Republican until probably 10 or 12 years ago. People started telling me, well, you can't like that. You're a Republican. That's a Democratic value. So I just claim to be American. Um, I want what's best for the country. Oh, ran somebody off. Toodles. Oh, that didn't sound weird. I have not heard of that. Many blind eyes red. I have not heard of that. And since you beat Terry, if you want me to react to that live here, I will in probably about 5 minutes. And then Terry, if you get yours in, you'll be the second one. I try to space them out because I'm only doing 4 within the 2-hour frame, leaves time for conversation. I can do a Polish one. That's good. All right, cool. All right, so I'll do mini. Let me go ahead and pull yours up. Terry, go ahead and tell me what you want. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Polish reacts. Hey, Precious, how you doing? Going to lunch. I appreciate you dropping in, Precious. As always, it's good to see and hear from you. I hope you have a great day. I'm always glad when you pop in here and when I see you on my channel. See, if you follow me on other social media, you could interact more often. But I always appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day. All right, so mini Blind. Hey, that popped right up. All right. So, wait, don't start yet. All right, so I got you queued up. Uh, yes, I saw your request, Terry. Just want to say you'll be second because that other guy beat you in with his, so yours will be second. But I will do your reaction. Yours will be the second one I do. I don't know that I've seen that. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Spec, I'm not sure. That looks familiar, but I'm not positive enough to say yes, I heard it, or no, I didn't. So I just have to say I don't know. I think I've reacted to that guy, Terry. So that's a good thing because he doesn't seem like somebody I hated. It's really bad, could be funny. Hey, if you want me to do that, Spec, that'll be my third reaction. Oh, shit. Let me take a picture of this stuff before it gets too far away. All right. So I got a picture. All right. So, Spec, I got you third. Terry, you will be second. Oh, dude, I love that Sophie Loren song I reacted to. I love that. No, I didn't hear about that. I sure don't have to worry about that because I don't react to Drake because his dumbass label blocks me. But because his label blocks me, they wouldn't want to call me in. All right, let's see. All right, we still got give it about 2 more minutes and then I'll react to is that oh before reacts. Okay. I thought my glasses were messing up. I do need to get different glasses. These kind of suck, but before reacts. Okay, so yours is coming up in just almost literally just a minute. Then I'll do Terry and then I'll do Specs. That'll be 3 out of the 4. So that'll be good. My camera's going to start dicking up on me. At least it's clear. Not that benefits y'all being clear, but oh yeah, that just makes him a bigger douche. I mean, here I was blaming his label. For all I know, it's him. That's just stupid. Yeah, he would not want to call me. I don't like No Life Shaq, but I get it. He's way more popular than me. Terry, they won't take it down, but they'll put a copyright claim on it, and I won't be able to make money off of it. So I don't do that. Well, I don't want that to happen. So that's why I'm not taking a chance playing the song, because if I release a video, which technically once the live stream ends, it becomes a video because it stays online. So it becomes a video. So if they hear their music, last week the viewers could hear, but not full volume. There wasn't an issue. So I just want to be cautious because I'm not having them copyright claim my damn 2-hour live stream. It varies, and it's not that it's a secret. It varies because it depends on how many replays it gets. It depends on how many people interact. It's how many likes I get. They base it off the likes and how the chat flow goes. It's not so much on how many people watch it. Oh, okay. So see there, that's my other fear. I don't want my stream taken down. I thought they would just put a copyright claim on it and I wouldn't make any money. But from what he says, he gets shut down. All right. So let me check out this mini Blind Eyes Red. Hope I ain't got the volume too loud. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Spec, that they would probably just demonetize it. I'm really liking this so far. 80 cents per like. I don't know about all that. Yeah, exactly. And if it was that, YouTube takes, I think, is a 60% cut, anyways. When people give me money for the super chats, they take a large portion of it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Spec. I think last time I looked, I get 0.0003 cents. She's American or white? Oh, no, she's not. Okay. I was going to say, that's not the vibe it's giving off. I'm really liking this. Is she Korean? Because that's kind of what I'm getting off of it. As far as feeling, she looks Korean. Koreans have really good music like this. They've got a great mix. The quality is outstanding. Her video looks really good. I'm really liking this, dude. Yeah, yeah, Spec. It's really, a lot of people have misconceptions about what this is. There it is, 30%. Yeah. She's actually from Blackpink. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was listening. That's who it reminded me of. I knew it had a Korean feel to it. That's not a knock. I like the Korean music as well, or the Korean artists as well. But they have such a high quality in their music as far as the mix goes, the way the instruments and the vocals are mixed. Because everybody knows I'm real big on that, on the vocal instrument mix. And the effects they're using on her voice are not distracting. It goes with the music. It adds to the mystique of the music. So I like that. So you can tell it's not that she can't sing and they're trying to cover up, as it is with a lot of American artists. Shit, that's already over? Damn. Dude, I really, really like that. Um, that's something I think I would like to react to on my channel. Oh, I guess if I had looked at the writing when I was queued this up, I would have seen that she was Korean. Uh, so the artist name is Minnie. I need somebody to recommend something else from her because I want to react to her on my channel. But then again, it might get blocked because Blackpink, they didn't block me in the beginning, and then their label started blocking me all the time. So I quit. That's the only reason I quit reacting to them. All right, now I got to get Terry's. Oh, let's scroll back up to this. I don't think it's too far away. Terry, there we are. SZPAKU HINATA. Oh, and I said every 15 minutes. It's every 30 minutes. So at 2:45, well, 2:45 my time, I'll do your reaction, Terry. All right, so that's paused, and that one's set, ready to go. And then I'll do specs. Let's see. Yeah, before They definitely did the copyright claim on mine. They were letting them go at first, and then they just started blocking them. And when a label blocks me 3 times and won't release the video, I don't react to them anymore. If they just block it and give me that inconvenience of waiting 48 hours, I'll keep reacting to them because that's the main reason I do this. The money, I like the money, but that's the main reason I do it, is for people to get exposed to new music and for me to be exposed to new music. But once it's 3 strikes, you're out. I live life by the rules of baseball. So once I have 3 videos blocked and not released, I don't react to them anymore. With the exception of a certain band, I'm not going to say their name right now. I don't react to them anymore because of their fans. However, someone did just email me and ask me to react to a song where they are a feature on there. Because they're only the feature, I'm going to react to it, but I'll no longer react to that band because of their fans. And it's kind of sad because I like the band. But then again, I guess that means I can listen to their music and not have to worry about reacting to it. Nope, not Nightwish. I actually just react. Nightwish actually made my top 10 list this year. Oh, let me try this way. All right, so I got Terry's on the phone. I won't be able to see y'all since you wants me to watch that video. I can't see what you're saying right now, so hang on just a second. I wonder if I can copy that. Let me see if I can copy your comment. Spec. All right. Oh, I don't know that I can do that. CRAIC Boy Mental. CRAIC MENTAL. And the song, the Irish Tupac. I can already tell that's going to be fun, Spec. Oh, shit. Let's see. My missus is a reactor and she loves slaughter to prevail. The problem is she stopped reacting to them because their fan base hated on her for stating, oh, dude, tell the missus that's part of the game. Take it with a grain of salt. You should see the hate I catch sometimes, like the band that I've stopped reacting to. I could not remember the drummer's name. I'm not a fan, which their fans get upset that I'm not a fan. But I refer to her as what's her face. They lost their damn minds. I actually lost a subscriber, may have lost more, but only one told me that's how disrespectful that is. I find the hate funny. I was going to do a video on some of the hate that I catch. That shit's hilarious. These people are acting like junior high, which I'm sure some of them are like little 14-year-old kids. But 2 of the bands, like Nightwish, Terry mentioned Nightwish, these are grown-ass adults, my age and older, acting like 14-year-old kids. How dare me criticize anything about Nightwish? Oh, yeah. 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 See, I had to warn my granddaughter. She wants to start a channel. She's doing some TikTok stuff right now. But she wants to start a YouTube channel. And I keep letting her know because I have her TikTok controlled to where it's limited. So what little bit of hate she catches, and she understands it's part of the game. She's grown up with me doing this. So she understands it's part of the game, but she does get kind of sensitive about it. Not once has anyone ever hurt my feelings. I get, oh, Jesus Christ. It wasn't even criticizing. I said something about Juice World one time, one of his live 1 hour freestyles, which was not a 1 hour freestyle. I mean, he took breaks. But somebody said that I was like Patrick's. Oh, I got called the N-word more times than I have black friends that call me that. It doesn't offend me, but they call me that quite often. But these people on YouTube lost their damn minds. I got called that more than all my friends combined ever called me it. Um, I was accused of, I sounded like Patrick Starfish discovering a rock. Uh, Definitely my insult. Oh, the best hate came from when I put down Led Zeppelin. There were people who spent days. I had a guy write 3 paragraphs telling me how stupid I was. I had one guy tell me the reason I don't like Led Zeppelin is my father ignored me while he listened to Led Zeppelin, when the truth is my dad hated Led Zeppelin more than I do. I at least like about 7 of their songs, I think it is. Other than that, I don't like them. And the main reason is one of their biggest songs they stole. Yeah. And there for a while, when I would say Led Zeppelin, my videos would start messing up. Oh, they're definitely in my top 20 worst bands. Absolutely. I don't understand why they're as popular as they were, or that they're still popular. uh, I don't know that Led Zeppelin was my top one. I don't even think I still have that list on my phone. Uh, um, no, I don't think it's still on my phone. U2 was one of my. Oh, Terry, it wasn't the bands I hated; they were overrated bands. U2, I think U2 was my number one overrated band. That is exactly right, Spec. And I have a friend that that we're close like brothers. We almost got into a fist fight, not just because I said that about Led Zeppelin, when I proved about Led Zeppelin. He lost his mind. I almost dropped the F bomb. My daughter thought we were going to get into a fist fight. He got so pissed off when I showed him that Jake Holmes recorded Dazed and Confused. It's his song. He wrote it, recorded it. It's on an album, what, 3 years before Led Zeppelin did it? And he had opened for Jimmy Page when whatever it was, some pre-Led Zeppelin band that he had. This guy had opened for him, and Jimmy liked the song and flat out stole it from him. Go ahead, Terry. I'll tell you pretty much whatever you want to know. Hell, we got 15 minutes before I do the next reaction. Oh shit, I opened it up the wrong thing. Because I got your reaction next. So go right ahead. But yeah, Terry, that was my most overrated bands, and I think U2 was number one. Led Zeppelin was definitely in that top 10 list. But yeah, before it's just all part of the game. I don't think I've ever taken it personal. How can I think I think it's like some people who are way into politics that can't see what's going on. Um, yeah, I do that same thing, Spec. Terry, in that Matt, in that situation, people have different ways of grieving, and it depends. There's a lot of variables that go into it. I have a lot of people that will vent on me because we're friends, and they know they just need to get it out. So they get it out, and they know I'm not going to be like, "Well, you said this. You can't be my friend." They just got to get it out. So if they're truly a friend, that may have been all it was, dude. Is they're just overwhelmed. If it didn't come to fist, and even in some cases, if it came to that, it could just be how they're grieving. Their way of trying to deal with it. Their emotions got away from them, and they just felt like they were going to explode. Different people have different ways, so I would say if they're truly a friend and they're a friend, I'd let it go. Now, if it happened again just because, then you put some weight into it. But if in that scenario, I think it's truly just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know either one of you in real life. I have a better idea of who you are because we interact. But okay, there you go. All right, so there. Okay, so had you led with this or gave me this information in the beginning, my answer would have been different. If y'all been fighting, then he just used that as an excuse. And if somebody turns their back on you in that situation, they're not a friend either. So them. So yeah, just wipe that slate clean and move on. The bridges are burnt. It's done. So yeah, if y'all have been fighting, they just use that as an excuse. But yeah, had you led with that, my response would have been different. But you didn't. You led with that part. So, woo! All right. All right. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, Spec. I think in that case, I think they just bury their heads in the sand, or they make excuses, or, well, no, I don't know. Stealing something, stealing something. If I came to your house and stole your car, it's still stole. Oh, absolutely. Yep. And I'm not just that way in that situation. Pretty much anything. Like I beat diabetes. So when I see people not doing anything to help themselves with their diabetes, and then they want me to feel bad because they got a special kind. No, sir. You're not even trying. Now, if you're doing everything you can to help yourself, then you might get some empathy for me. That goes with not just that. I just happen to use that one. That has to do with um, the stuff we're not allowed to say on here that rhymes with bugs, but with an R, or rugs with an extra letter. Um, Alcohol, whatever it is, you're not, you don't have a special kind. It is what it is. So if you're not trying to help yourself, you get zero empathy from me. Oh, that's exactly what they're doing before. And it's not just with him. I mean, uh, they're doing that with him, but there's other artists they do it with as well. But yeah, that's all they're doing is trying to milk it out. What you on? What are you talking about, Terry? Oh, okay. I like that was out of the blue. I was responding to before. Um, yeah, Peeps Management. Who's on YouTube? All right, now the conversation got a little sketchy there, or sideways. Oh, Absolutely, Spec. I've sent wrong messages to wrong people. Oh, you're replying to Terry. Okay. um, but yeah, absolutely. Uh, that happens. Not just that. Like I'll hit send or I'll make a post. My wife will see the post and go, did you mean to write that like that? I'll have words so misspelled it ain't even. uh, I don't wear robes, so I don't have to worry about that. Uh, but yeah, Peeps management is just going to milk it to death. There's nothing else. That's what I pointed out about Peep, Juice World. Even though Juice World's fans are somewhat confused about how much music that he's written or has locked away that hasn't been released. I mean, because they were already mixing shit and not good mixes. They're going to milk Juice. I don't notice X being milked as much, but every now and then I'll get somebody going, "Hey." But yeah, so these young kids that are burning out too quick, they're going to milk it as hard as they can. Pete, they're going to milk him for a while. Yeah, I know, Terry. Just it's don't make me say mean things. Point is, there's not any new music. There's not going to be any new music. There may be pieces that they're going to put together. I mean, I'm sure I know even with his mom being in control, she still has to have help. So it is what it is. But there will be no more new. Oh no, I didn't mean to come off like a eggplant. I was just saying, even if she's in full control over it, she still has to have help. She has to rely on somebody. She's not a producer. So, I thought Juice World's family had gotten control of his music, but they still have to rely on someone to help them. And that someone is more interested in the money than actually taking care of or presenting it according to the family's wishes. Well, we can make this much and this much. I got 6 minutes before I do your reaction, Terry. All right. Have a good conversation for only 5 of us being here and only 3 of you talking. My mom's watching, but she's not in my count. Yeah, you're not going to get new ones. I noticed when people were telling me right away, oh, there's a new Peep song. First, the majority of them were just re releases, and the other ones were worked. They were pieces of songs that were worked in with other artists, and I didn't like that. There's that one guy I react to that I have reacted to. I don't react to him regularly. He records in the style of Peep. It's not like he's a Peep wannabe, but he has a Peep style to him. So I'm surprised people didn't latch on to him. I got a I got a reaction coming up. I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow. Yes, that's who it is. Weren't you the one that asked for them, Terry? Yes, that's exactly who I was talking about. I got 3 reactions. I'm gonna try to shoot tomorrow. I have not had anybody ask for Brennan Savage in years. And I guess he released something new. So tomorrow I plan on shooting that reaction and shooting and releasing. I'm gonna release 3 reactions for the weekend. Yeah, yep. That's it, Terry. Good memory. Those of you that just now dropping in, I'm fixing to do another live reaction. You may not like the way I do it, but that's the way I do it. I still have people coming through just hating on some of my videos. That shit cracks me up. They just come through and give it a thumbs down. I think they think it causes a problem, but give me thumbs downs. It don't give me a problem. I think it's one person that does it. I pissed him off. It's been over a year, and he just randomly does it. Oh, there. Saw that argument starting. I was like, I think somebody's confused about what we're talking about. All right, 2 minutes and I'll do Terry's reaction. I am really looking forward. I hope Spec didn't leave because this shit looks like this is gonna be funny. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to this reaction. I'm glad you're here, Spec. Hey, JJ, what's up, buddy? There you go. Y'all got it worked out. All right. How you doing, JJ? Appreciate you showing up, man. I. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my wife must be home. I am going to react to that. Um, that one is next week, Terry. It's right here. It's right there on my list. Oh, holy shit. Gary made it 2 weeks in a row. Oh my God. Oh, man, I can't believe it. How you doing, Gary? All right. Oh, we got just a second. Let me look back over these real quick. So, yeah, Terry, you're that reaction will be next week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just spit out a response, Gary. My mom said hi to everybody. She watches on her TV, so she can't participate. So she text messages me what she wants to say. Um, Terry, I actually agree with that. I think there's only been one Polish, maybe two, that I've reacted to that were. There was one I'm pretty sure I didn't like, but for the most part, they've all been really good. I will say that. So yeah, I have to agree with you. All right, so let's check this one out. Huh. I can't look at that, Mom. Not right now. I'll look in a minute. I like it, Terry. It doesn't sound like garbage rap. It sounds almost more like a pop mix. Huh. And no video to it, so that helps. I like the mix. It's got a good beat and it's got a good mix to it because you hear him really well. There's some kind of rappy part, but it fits. It doesn't. You kind of feel the emotion in what he's saying, regardless of what it is. It's definitely something I could listen to more than once. I'm not surprised because I've liked him so far. Come on, green. I don't like that shade of green. Because I got my phone up there? Yep, must be. Hey, Mickey. How you doing, Mickey? Watch out, Gary's here. Gary's here, JJ's here, Specs here, Terry's here, Before is here. My mom's here, but she's on TV. Oh. I'm sure there's somebody making songs about polishing stuff. I like that, Terry. I think you're right. It is kind of a vibing song, like some you'd listen to, like when you're just chilling at home or maybe driving, just out on a drive. All right. So we're rolling good now. Good songs. Your road is a muddy mess. You must be getting rain. We're not getting rain. We're fixing to get really cold here. Really, really cold. But we don't have any rain forecast yet. Oh, wait. Did they say rain? I think maybe we have a slight chance coming up. See, I don't mind visiting snow, but I don't want it to snow here. I work 7 days a week, so snow has the potential to screw up me getting to work. Oh, just where snow's melted. It'll do that. Usually, when it on the rare times it snows here, it'll melt, and as it's melting, then it'll freeze, and then yay, create a big problem. Oh, I ran two people off. I do have one more space for a reaction. Low Spec got his in, so he will be next. Oh, yeah, Gary, here in Texas, we call it Texas snow. That you sound like you get basically what we get here. It's white. It looks like snow, but it's more like ice. Well, my main job that I work Saturday through Monday is full-time hours, even though it's 3 days a week. I have a 45-minute drive to and from work. So that definitely affects that. My other job's closer. Oh, yeah, I haven't. Speaking of snowboarding, Terry, my Kempo instructor got me into snowboarding when I was in my mid-20s. So we would go to Rio Dosa, New Mexico to go snowboarding at a place called Ski Apache. I love that place. Uh, so a kid at work was going to go snowboarding with his family, and he asked me if I knew anything about snowboarding because everybody asked me everything because of all the crap I've done. I was like, yeah. And as I was talking to him, I realized it's been almost 30 years since I went snowboarding. No, it has been 30 years since I went snowboarding. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I've been trying to find a picture of me. I got picked. I actually have 2 pictures, but one I would never show anybody. Um, we get the threat of snow, but we rarely get snow here where I live. But yeah, I like snow. I would love to go snowboarding in Switzerland. Rio Dosa was dope though. I fell down. We say I fell down the mountain, the main ski slope at Ski Apache. I had fell over backwards, and it's really steep, and I couldn't get stopped, and I couldn't get turned around. So I was like, "Piss on it! I'll just go all the way to the bottom of the hill." So I'm laying on my back, going down the hill, and I'm making snow angels because I'm right near the ski lift going up, and I'm waving at people, and they're waving at me. And then I realized I was drifting over towards the poles, and I realized just how fast I was going. So my Kempo instructor came over and got set to stop me, and I was going fast enough. I almost knocked him over. So if I'd hit one of them poles with my head, whoo! The most snow I've ever had where I live, Gary, uh, maybe maybe 6 inches. I mean, it gets higher in some spots like drifts, but maybe. Uh, that's how rare it is that we get it. Um, I think I just saw this picture on my phone. I can show you the last time it snowed here. Oh, shit. I have not seen that, Mickey. That does not sound fun at all. Oh, wow. 8 to 10 inches. Shoot. I think the state of Texas would close down if we, well, I'm sorry. Let me correct that. Some parts of Texas would close down. There's other parts that get snow all the time. There's me the last time it snowed. I don't know, my camera's gonna. We barely had enough snow to make a snowman. So I guess it's hard to see because it is actually snow. It's white, but it's not, as you can see, if you look at my feet, it's not like covering my feet, so it ain't that much. Later, Cherry. All right, it's same thing every Thursday, 2 to 4. But yeah, it's been a whole minute. Yeah, snow dwarf. That's a much better answer. I'm sure y'all seen that. Woohoo! Look at me popping a willy on a bull. Shit, man. Yeah, I think I would cry in some snow like that. I wouldn't cry, I just wouldn't go outside. Precious wants more snowballs. Which Precious? Is it the same Precious that comes here? Do you know her? Or are you talking about another Precious? Or are you talking about my precious little dwarf? Now I'm a little confused. Oh, Lord. Oh, I get it. Okay, shit. Yeah, see, I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy. Um, JJ, for a while, I was used to the cold because I worked in the meat and produce side of where I work, and I specifically worked in the meat room, which is 34 degrees, so it's just barely above freezing. Well, I say I was used to the cold, but when I went over to the actual freezer, I was not used to that. That makes me want to cry. I don't like that. Yeah, I my friends were into it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't read the books. I can't watch the movies. Um, and what's that other one my friends couldn't believe that they were all into that I don't like? Um, Lord of the Rings and I couldn't do The Hobbit. Uh, Game of Thrones. I can't do Game of Thrones. Almost everybody I know dug that shit, and I watched Harry Potter. My kids were into it when they were little. My mom said Harry Potter as well. No, I'm okay with Harry Potter. I did lose interest in it later, towards the end of the run. Yeah, JJ, as far as yeah, I'm not into that kind of shit either. Um, I've tried Yellowstone because I've seen clips and it looked good. I'm watching 1883 right now. Uh, I just finished Landman. I love Landman. I'm hoping season 2 comes through to fruition, as they've said. Uh, Billy Bob has another. Oh, let me look at that. Mom says, "I know you can hear me," and I said it earlier. Goliath. It's on Prime. You don't have Prime, so you won't be able to watch it. Billy Bob has a show called Prime, a series that he did where he plays a lawyer. Looks really good, so I'm going to be watching that. Uh, but the 1800s is my main focus of history, so I love westerns. I'm watching 1883 right now. Uh, I like. That's going to sound weird to say. I like all the war periods, so I'm cool with those. Historically, I look into the beginning of the colonization of America. Uh, Man, I ain't watched Lonesome Dove in a whole minute. The Collector? Huh. I don't know about that, Gary. I'm going to take a picture of that for me to check out. I don't I don't think I know anything about that. As, but I'll look into it. Especially with the suspense thing. I like suspense. Uh but yeah, Mickey, I love Lonesome Dove, but I haven't seen it in a long time. And as often as I watch Tombstone, you'd think I'd want to watch something else from time to time. There's some crappy westerns I like, but for the most part, I like really historically accurate westerns. One thing I don't like, and is happening in 1883, is when everybody has beautiful teeth. Nobody during that era had pretty teeth. Nobody. In fact, they didn't look and or smell clean like they make them out to be in the movies either. But yeah, I'll check that out, Gary. That might be something me and Savannah can watch together. Oh, I hope they don't either because they'll ruin it. They will ruin it because it's perfect the way that they cannot make it better. And I know I won't watch it because Val Kilmer crushed the role of Doc Holliday. I can probably watch anybody play any of the other roles. Well, I say probably. I didn't like Kevin Costner's portrayal. Uh, uh, but I couldn't watch another person. That's like uh, I can't watch. I did watch the Joker movies, but I viewed them as separate from Batman because somebody recommended them. And watching them as a separate entity, they were okay. Well, the first one was. The second one sucked. But uh, I won't watch a Batman movie with a Joker in it because Heath Ledger crushed that role, and nobody will ever do it as good. That is that is a fact, Gary. That horse moved his head the wrong way, and it snatched them choppers right out of his mouth. As far as being accurately shooting out of the saddle, you have to do like the Indians did. Well, everybody dumps on Alabama. I've seen far worse states than Alabama. I've been to far worse states than Alabama. But then again, I guess it depends on where you go. I was just talking to my daughter about it the other day. I want to do some traveling with Savannah, like just for her to see places. And one place I've always been fascinated with since I was a little kid, and it would just be a day trip, is the bridge that goes over Henderson Swamp in Louisiana. It's a 34-mile long bridge. And when I was a kid, even as an adult, I'm still fascinated that there are people living out there in the swamps. I like to cross the bridge during the day because you can see better, but at night when you cross it and you see lights, house lights in the middle of the damn swamp, that shit blows my mind. I don't know that I would want to go out into the swamp, much less live in it. Well, since plastic wasn't so popular back then, my guess would be steel. Yeah, no one getting hit. I know, right? No, that's the fastest way to get to Florida when I go to Florida. Oh, I know, right? You see all sorts of shit movies. If you just pay attention, you're like, that that can't happen. And Gary, I'm pretty sure you can't see their teeth, even if they've stopped beside you. Or that one that's swinging every time they talk. Looks like it's sending a telegraph. Hopefully, there's none of them actually in the swamp watching my live stream right now. Going, that son bitch. We're gonna wait for him. I need to watch that. I haven't watched. I started watching it the other day. I just recently watched Support Your Local Sheriff. I still like that movie. I've seen that movie since I was a little kid. Always liked James Garner. Oh, I've talked to plenty of people. Ironically, though, it's normally people with bad dentures that have that whistling sound when I talk to them. Oh shit! It's almost time to do specs reaction. You got about 10 minutes, and I'll do specs reaction. I got space for one more. Then I'll do it 1:40. Well, it's 1:45 my time. I'm gonna do specs at 1:15. So in 10 minutes, I'll do specs reaction, and I'm looking forward to it. Gary, make sure you watch this because this shit looks funny. Oh man, how are you doing? It has been a long time. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, I guess now that a lot of my friends are here, I can say uh, I've been working really hard to get down to 225. That's how much I weighed when I was 27. It has been a long time. I see you changed your username. Uh, but so I've been working really hard to get down to 225, which is what I weighed when I was 27. I weighed myself this morning. I passed that. I'm at 218. So I'm pretty proud of that. I've been working really hard. I ride my bike 4 to 5 times a week. between 22 and 32 miles, working out, eating right, living right. I sure didn't think I could get to 218. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 225. I was stuck at 229 forever. So what you been up to, buddy? I guess living since you changed your name. I appreciate that, Spec. I wish everybody would smash that like button so YouTube would be happy. Look, Bob. You know, it's weird. Last week, as much as we talked, they said that my chat rate was only like a 4. And I was like, we talked the entire time. Thanks, whoever just did the like. YouTube worries about that. Oh, wait, am I ahead of myself on these reactions? I think so. 150. Oh, no, I'm right. I'm right. Uh, yeah, I don't know how they were counting it, but I was like, we talked the entire time. Cool. What kind of studies are you doing? Oh, yeah, I agree, Spec. I agree. Well, uh, Mickey, I'm really not sure. Once Texas is out, Ohio looks good, but I have a hard time rooting for anybody that's not a Texas team unless they're playing the Dallas Cowboys, and then I root for whoever plays against them. But I almost 100% support Texas teams, but Ohio's pretty damn good. So I'm not sure. Oh, I know that looks sexy on camera, but it feels so good. Oh, man. uh, well, Living, let me ask you, why are you afraid of them going in the military or trying to avoid? Whoa, Keith, what is up, buddy? Well, look at you. Congratulations. 21. Well, I can remember of it. It was fun. Yeah, I couldn't root for Notre Dame either. Under no circumstances. Um, but so, and this is just my opinion. I think military's good, at least one stint. But that's the American military. I don't know how other militaries are. So maybe I shouldn't give that advice. Plus, I don't know how some other countries are. I don't know if you like go in for 2 or 4 years or 5 years, if they keep you or if you can just get out and walk away. For the American Army, you do a 1-year hitch, or not 1-year hitch, but you do your. That's exactly right, Mickey. That's why I think everyone should do at least one stint in the military. And if it's not for you, it's not for you, but it definitely does teach self-discipline. I get that, JJ. I live in Texas, and under no circumstance would I ever root for the Dallas Cowboys, ever. What? Oh, well, yeah, but dude, um, if you could only do 6 months, shit. But just remember, if you're avoiding it for 4 to 5 years, you're getting older. You'll be 4 to 5 years older. At 21, you should be able to do it pretty easy and get through it. Well, he's in Turkey though, so I mean, I don't know how rough it is, but I can imagine it's definitely rougher than the American army. But and things are calming down now anyways. I can't believe. Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna get into that. They don't they don't make you do any shit here? Huh. Oh, Gary, I get pretty angry doesn't seem like a strong enough phase. Oh, yeah, Bob Uecker died. I saw that this morning. Um, yeah, to not support the military, regardless you support what they're doing, why they're sent where they're sent, to not support someone who voluntarily puts themselves in that situation, that disgusts me to my core. Because the Vietnam vets are my personal heroes, but and the treatment they got absolutely disgust me. Shit, I got to step off camera for a minute. Casino Chris, what's up, buddy? And just in case your wife's with you, I see you there. But she's probably working, but I always got to say hey, since you said sometimes she watches with you. Exactly right, Spec. You can hate the politics involved in it, you can hate the situation, but do not hate on those people that went and did what they were asked to do or told to do. Yeah, that, and maybe that's why that bothers me because I know Vietnam vets and how they were treated. Yeah, she's working. I just like to make sure, buddy. Keith, how are you getting so many commercials, man? I mean, I appreciate it because, like we were talking about earlier, that 0.0003 cents. Ah, okay, then you've got a solid plan. So I can't hate on that or disrespect that. That makes sense to me. But the footnote is, uh, well, you said they don't make you do shit there, but I know the military for me was an amazing, even though I kind of hate it at times, it definitely teaches you self discipline. Wow. I don't even have it set on the aggressive. It's only supposed to do one like every half hour. Huh. That is exactly right, Gary. That's part of that whole me shit. Oh, huh. Interesting. Hang on, fellas. And I'll mute that. You're 55, Spec. I'm about to turn 58. I'll be 58 in March. You've had a lot of ads too? Huh. I'm gonna have to check that out. It is a pretty ride. My mom said that Henderson Swamp ride is a pretty ride. Mickey 61. Let's see. Let me show you all this 19-year-old fella here. 57? That's me and you're same age. Huh? Look at that 19-year-old kid. The reason I was looking that way is there was a drill sergeant right here telling me to look mean, put on my war face. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I appreciate that, Chris. Oh, I know you know how it feels. You got me smoked, buddy. Oh, yeah. I was 19 years old. I had put on almost 10 pounds of muscle. I got clean off of Girl Scout cookies on January 27th of that year. That was taken in early May. When I got there, I could barely do 3 push-ups. uh, the one thing I was not doing while I was doing Girl Scout cookies was working out. Um, 23, yeah, you're still young. I remember 23. Time does fly. It's funny you said that, Gary. I don't know if I should say it on my live stream or not. I'll say a short time after that picture was taken, I was I was diagnosed as borderline psychotic and I could trip over the line at any moment. I was just joking with the guy, trying to make him laugh, but he didn't laugh. He took it very serious. So that's a very, very accurate word you chose there. uh, yeah, Chris, when I got on scales, when I was not expecting it to be there because I've been stuck at 229 forever. I had to take a double take. Man, I remember being 23. I remember being 21. That time does fly. Yes, Psycho Bob. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy. Um, but yeah, time. It does not, hell, it doesn't seem like I have a 30-year-old kid. Yes, that's my advice, Keith. Don't joke with them because apparently they don't have a sense of humor. I can show y'all what I said to him and why he wrote me off that way. It wasn't bad. I have to censor it because it has a word that I can't say it on here. That sounds like a good way of looking at it, Gary. Uh, but yeah, I thought what I was doing was obviously a joke. I just ran 4 people off. Oh, they probably saw the Psycho Bob and went, "Uh-oh, we dropped into the wrong conversation. We gotta go." Good, because if you're that sensitive, we don't want you here anyways. 3 snaps in Z formation. Oh shit, I ran more off. I'm down to 4. That is exactly right, living. Oh, I'm only showing 8 likes here. 3 people came. Yeah. It is kind of like that. Uh, oh, hang on. I have to answer this. Hello? Are you okay? But you're at school, right? You're okay though, right? Okay. You get out at what? Oh, across the school. Okay. You get out at 4, right? Okay. 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 You good? All right. All right. I love you. Bye. I could not ignore my granddaughter. Okay. Um, I agree with that, JJ. I and with living, I agree. If you're not trying to better yourself and you just sit there and life will pass you by, and then it's too late. I'm losing people quick. Going on with my, how is my? It keeps